Have you ever read a Spider-Man comic that made you go, damn, now this is Spider-Man? Well, that's exactly what reading Spidey feels like. It's no secret that Spider-Man comics today are pretty miserable. In the current run, Peter's longtime girlfriend, Mary Jane Watson, has kids with another man, Miss Marvel died, Gwen Stacy could come back to life, and MJ is Venom. No joke. Like, seriously, how do you even think of this shit? Anyway, let's forget about the current Spider-Man run for a second. Let's talk about a Spider-Man run that's pretty amazing. Spidey was released in 2015, created by writer Robbie Thompson and artist Nick Bradshaw. It was created to make the comics more similar to the MCU movies that were going to come out around that time, when Spider-Man was still in high school. Robbie Thompson even said in an interview that he liked writing Spidey so much because he meant he could tell fresh yet complex stories about a younger Spider-Man. I think that's a really big issue with Spider-Man comics today. They're trapped telling the same stories about a broke, young Spider-Man who can never evolve because the people in charge think that Peter has to stay the same. After all, he's the face of Marvel. He can't change or evolve like other heroes can because Marvel is so scared that changing his story will alienate readers who have grown used to an unhappy Spider-Man. Luckily, because Spidey is in the main version of the character, the writers can create complex, unique stories. You can really see Thompson's passion for Spidey when you open the first page. The run starts off with a bang. In the first issue, we're introduced to Peter's world, from his relationship with Harry, Gwen, and Flash to his rogues gallery. You know the run's gonna be peak when the villain in the first issue is the Dr. Octopus. Honestly, you can measure a Spider-Man run by how good the villains are. For example, although I really liked JDM's Spider-Man run from the 90s, I didn't think it was the strongest because some of the villains weren't, A-listers. They had Puma, Mysterio, but no A-listers like Spidey does. For example, Spidey has all kinds of A-listers, from Sandman to the Green Goblin to the Lizard, and so on and so forth. The run doesn't just start, but also ends with a bang, with Spider-Man taking on the entire Sinister Six in an epic battle that's the culmination of the entire run. But the run isn't just amazing because of the great story or the amazing villains. A good Spider-Man run is usually defined by its greatest moments. From If This Be My Destiny to the death of Gwen Stacy, huge moments usually defy runs. Now, Spidey isn't known for and doesn't really have any huge moments, but what it does have are little things that make the audience realize why we love Spider-Man. One of my favorite Spider-Man moments of all time is actually in this run. In the fourth issue, Spider-Man faces Dr. Doom, and in their final battle, Spider-Man takes a huge energy blast and is sent to the park with his mask destroyed. There, he meets a little kid wearing a Spider-Man mask, who without hesitation gives it to Peter to help the superhero that he admires so much. Peter takes the mask and defeats Dr. Doom wearing it. That is who Spider-Man is at his core. It's all about the friendly neighborhood. And it seems like so many recent writers have forgotten about that. He's been sent to other universes, space, and taken on some of the biggest villains in the Marvel universe. But Spidey never forgets Spider-Man's roots, the friendly neighborhood. That's all for this video.